If any other species had done the kind of damage that we are doing to the planet, we would have definitely found a way how to exterminate them. Right now, ecological issues are no more tomorrow's issues. It is today's problem. We want to get 3 billion people on board that ecological issues must become the issues which elect governments in the world. Right now, there's only one problem on this planet, that is the human being. So, if any other species had done the kind of damage that we are doing to the planet, suppose let us say 1 trillion locusts landed from Mars and started destroying this planet, we would have definitely found a way how to exterminate them, how to gas them, how to poison them, how to ensure that every one of them is dead. Yes or no? We would have done that. But now it is us. We cannot exterminate ourselves, the only way is to transform. So what is our problem? Because as the evolutionary process goes, we are the peak of evolution on this planet, highest level of intelligence. But why highest level of intelligence has become the most serious problem? What is your understanding of intelligence? That intelligence is a solution or intelligence is a problem? Hello? If it's a solution, it is not manifested that way because human beings are essentially in compulsive, unconscious action. That's all our problem is. So, we need to create a conscious planet. Right now, ecological issues are no more tomorrow's issues. It is today's problem. All these days we thought it is tomorrow's problem, next generation will suffer, so we have to do something. It was an act of compassion for them, empathy for them. No, now it is an act of survival. It is very clear from many parameters, in let's say 15 to 20 years, we don't do anything significant, then the problems that we will face are of the size and nature that we have never seen before. I don't want to go into all the dreadful things, but as there is a problem, there is a solution. So if we are conscious, we would naturally be solution. If we are unconscious, we have become a problem. As a part of this, right now if you look at the ecological awareness in the world, it's just a small layer of people. That too, for most people, their idea of ecology is, I use less water, I turned off the tap when I was brushing my teeth. It is good that you are conscious about that is a nice thing from your side. It is sweet of you to use less water, but that is not a solution. And for over 95% of the population, they're not even aware of it. So right now we are working with United Nations agencies and I put this across to them. Last few months these meetings have gone on and very nice engagement and they are all fully on board for this. What we are trying to do right now is divide the world into latitudinal segments because they are of different nature, like equatorial region, tropical region, subtropical region, temperate, Arctic, Antarctic, like this. All the countries which come in this specific region, let's say tropical region, what is it? What are the simple 5 things that must happen in all the nations which are in tropical region, and what are the 2-3 things that should never happen? Right now, the kind of stuff that is out there is all PhD stuff, nobody understands what the hell it is. It is too complex. So right now we are working with the UNCCC, that is UN agency to combat climate change, to reduce this into simple 5 points that everybody can understand. 5 things that must happen in your country, 2 to 3 things that should never happen in your country. There are 5.26 billion people on the planet who have a franchise. That means they have the ability to vote and elect the leadership of that nation. Out of this, we are seeing how to touch 3 billion people on the planet must know these 5 things that must happen in their country wherever they are living, and 2 to 3 things that should not happen. As a part of this, we are building up for a major event in 2021. And a new foundation has been formed as Conscious Planet. We want to get 3 billion people on board that ecological issues must become the issues which elect governments in the world. Right now, your election is coming, you will see they will be talking about economy, the oil prices, healthcare, and all these things you can discuss as election issues because political parties in the world, when they make their manifestos, what is it that they stand for? We want at least the number 2 item to be ecology. Without this happening, there will be no budgets, there will be no intention, there will be only talk. Only when it's in government policy and there are budgets, large budgets behind it, solutions will manifest. If we make 3 billion people conscious that these are the 5 things that must happen in our country, wherever they are, then it'll become an election issue. So, we are driving towards this with this new foundation. We want all of you to be a part of it, and everybody who breathes and drinks water and eats food on this planet should become a part of it. There is a lead time of a little over a year. In 2021, this will happen. We will launch this somewhere and there'll be some major events. But before that, we want to build up a massive support on the planet. It is not about we doing something because I do something, you do something, this is not good enough. The governments in the world have to do something big. Only then there is a real solution. Otherwise, we are doing small things for satisfaction. Right now, Rally for Rivers and Kaveri calling is a real thing because it's become part of the policy and there's budget behind it. Only then it's a real thing. Otherwise, I can go on talking about it, you can go on talking about it. We are not doing this for our satisfaction. This is for a solution. If a solution has to come, the ruling governments in the world must have this as a part of their agenda. That will only happen in a democratic country if at least 60% of the population wishes it. So this is why we are thinking of 3 billion people across the world. If 3 billion people say, these 5 things must happen in my country, it will become an election issue, it will find budgets, it will become the policy of that nation, and solutions will begin to happen, okay? Please be a part of it in whichever way you can.